final talk, he mentioned the inner voice in all of us. Regardless of our religion or persuasion, we all have an inner voice that whispers to us when we're taking the wrong road, when we're compromising our principles. If only we will be careful not to let the clatter and the clang of day-to-day living and of deadlines drown it out. May I give us all a practical suggestion? If you ever find yourself at an ethical crossroads, harder than you've faced before, get some help. Ask somebody you trust to help you figure this out. Don't take that questionable road without turning to someone more removed from the situation, another partner in your firm, someone else who in confidence you can say, here's what I'm thinking. For almost surely they will say, what are you thinking? You're too close to this. Don't cross that road. May I end with a short true story about a hero. Some of you may have heard of her, most of you probably haven't. A 10-year-old girl from England who in early December of 2004 was in a school class and her teacher was talking about tsunamis, about what a tsunami is, how it's caused, how you can tell if one's coming. Her name was Tilly Smith. 3 months later, her family had some means and they found themselves on a vacation in a posh resort on the coast of Thailand. On the shore, beautiful day, December 26th, enjoying the water, and all of a sudden the tide started to recess, to move out, and the water started to bubble, almost percolate. And Tilly said to her parents, very anxious, this is a sign a tsunami's coming. A tsunami's coming, Mom and Dad. Now they reacted like most parents of a 10-year-old would say, are we going to clear a beach of 100 people who paid big money to be on this resort beach because our 10-year-old daughter says, I think a tsunami's coming. Well, her dad says she was so insistent she got hysterical to the point where he said, okay, Tilly, okay, talk to management. They cleared the beach. They got everyone off. And it was literally minutes later that the devastating tsunami of December 26, 2004 hit that very beach. Tilly, this was such a major act of heroism, made such a difference that actually later in 2005, Tilly and her family were flown to the United Nations and luncheon was held in her honor. She sat next to President Clinton, who's been very involved in tsunami relief efforts, and she was honored. Francis Bacon said, knowledge is power. But really what Tilly's story shows is it's not just knowledge. It wasn't just knowing the signs of a tsunami. It was power, knowledge transformed into action. And not just transformed, but in the face of resistance. She did the right thing. She convinced that family we have to act. Rex Lee, if there's anything I remember from my several encounters with him and from what you've said today, is what a great example of knowledge transformed into action. Action which does good, action which is always consistent with integrity, even when there might be resistance. That we may follow that kind of example is my hope, and I express my gratitude for men like Rex Lee and women like Tilly, and do so with appreciation for this opportunity to be with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for their participation. Thank you, Mr. Kelly, for your wonderful remarks. And we look forward to seeing everybody next year, so we'll adjourn the Rex Lee Luncheon for 1 year. Thank you.